Are you ever amazed that so many people have come from other countries here to visit? They see it. Are you amazed by those who go home and don't apply it or don't
Nope,
come back or don't?
it's not my concern. Not amazed. It's not my concern. Is an area that I shouldn't delve in. It says the sower goes to sow. He's done his own job.
There it is.
Then he also says there was a man, a master, a vineyard owner, who sends his servants to go and invite people from everywhere, his friends, to come to his dinner. So he said, go to my friend. This one said, oh, I don't have this time. This one said, I don't have time. The servants that went to to invite the people, they don't have it is not their prerogative or their duty to be sobbing and say, oh, they didn't come, they said they would not come. They have done what they needed to do.
I have another level of freedom tonight. I'm getting all my questions answered.
Even the ones that went and they were killed, in another story, he said he sent out his servants and they were beaten and killed. Their job was not to there and say, oh, we're going to fight for ourselves now, we're going to fight, or oh, he's going to come to fight for us, or he will call the angels will come now. They have done their best. If they need to be defended, the person who will defend it is the Father who decides. It's not there. Their day is to just be there to the master. I don't care. It's not my prerogative. It is somebody else's concern.
That's really good.
Where did you stop?
I'll go back one second.
Yep.
Testimonies from your members gave me an encouragement to not lose faith on my studies and starting my own business. Thanks for the tips from the financial series. Mother,
Businesses have been started. Hope, he said not to lose hope. Hope is being revived, restored. Okay?
mothers and 70-year-olds are doing more than me, and I'm 27 years old. Sometimes I doubt if they are really true. Seems like Kiev is filled with
You see,
power
those
bombs.
testimonies are so strong. People almost couldn't believe it's true.
My question is, since I started listening,
Okay, let me see if we want a question right now. Maybe it's not questions time. Okay, let's start with someone like me.
someone like me who has tested the miracle churches is worn out because I did not get what I was shouting for. Now I
Worn
find your
out.
message very comforting. Is it not obvious that people are going to follow on these teachings because miracles are not working? What is so different about the kingdom teachings, such that they can never be replaced by another teaching until Jesus comes? The kingdom message is not new since it started with Jesus, but even then, many other doctrines followed afterwards. Don't know if I articulated myself well, but hoping to hear from you. Thanks for narrating the system of the world to me. Since I lost my job, I have not bought any clothes or jewelry. I have only bought the food that I need. I am moving out of my nice house in a few months to come. Eating tomorrow's food today, this broke my heart. I didn't know.
That's one of my messages. She had been eating tomorrow's food today, living in good house, good car, good. But now, since she's been listening to me, she's not spending her money anyhow anymore. She doesn't want to eat tomorrow's food today. You said you are living like that too?
And now you see her mentality changed.
Yeah,
She
changed.
says, I found comfort in knowing that losing my job was the greatest blessing.
You see?
Now she's a disciple of
Yeah,
or something.
because that's one of the series I did. That losing your job could be one of the greatest blessings.
I was in a point of hating God since he was never interested in answering my prayers that I have screamed for years.
So many people like that.
Now I am enjoying loving him. Though the relationship is still new.
Now I'm enjoying loving him. So many church people, so many people in Christianity are disillusioned.
Yeah. I think it's a lie.
I love God more. I've said it so many times, even on my vlog.
Yeah.
I said
Love
it even
God
yesterday.
more than ever.
Ever.
Wow.
I've never known God to be this.
Wonderful.
Yes.
I've never.
Okay. Read that again.
I was in a point of hating God since he was never interested in answering my prayers that I have screamed for years. Now I am enjoying loving him. Though the relationship is still new, I do not pray about the things the pagans pray about. I know that he knows. I know
She
that.
has really been listening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she has.
Huh?
She has.
She's
If she
smart.
can give those statements, it means she's getting it.
Big time.
I know what you're talking about.
She has been correct. And this is someone who's never met me, never come to
It's
King.
amazing.
She has really, what she said is true. Like she's been listening day and night.
I do not pray about the things the pagans pray about. I know that he knows. Though I am still struggling with converting my time effectively, I think she's converting it well. I am delivered from thinking that God will help me pass my studies.
That's what Christians used to do.
Big
Even
time.
praying on pens. Have you not seen that one before?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Time.
She's delivered from those kind of
Miracle.
Set free.
witchcraft, paganistic.
Yeah, look what she says here. I'm working hard like a non-believer.
That's your
Christians
statement,
didn't
that's
want-
your statement.
Christians are not supposed to work hard.
Yeah.
Imagine
We're waiting for
having to-
miracle.
That it's gotten to that point that somebody says, "Okay, I'm saved now. I'm working hard like an unbeliever." Can you
We are supposed to be working more than the unbelievers.
imagine?
That's what some churches have taught.
It's good.
This
That
person
you are
is
Christian, you don't
Bring
need
a
to work hard
statement.
like unbelievers.
I'm not working like a
Now
non-believer.
somebody has been delivered from
Somebody's been
that. I can
delivered.
say, "I'm working like an unbeliever now."
Yeah,
it's like-
We're
delivered.
in a deficit.
It's like a joke. Like how do you say, like the sentence that you make a joke of? It has become a statement
Like what?
that you are working
You're
like
working
an unbeliever.
in church. They'll say, "Oh, you're not even at you're working." Especially Sunday, if you go to work on Sunday, they'll say to you that you're working like an unbeliever, and you shouldn't do that.
So
if you
they
believe
laugh
in,
at you.
yeah, they condemn you really.
Wow. Okay, go ahead.
I am working.
This girl has been really
She's
studying
smart.
this thing. She's been studying this thing. Yeah?
I'm working hard like a non-believer and paying the hard price, even starting my business. Can you imagine? That's the
Beautiful.
hard price. I am healed from pretending everything is fine, even to God. When he says something I do not believe, I say so, but still acknowledge his supremacy. I am confident.
Beautiful.
Wow.
I am confident in myself and in my abilities.
What kind of
I have taken the call to become a son, even though I'm a female. Though I'm scared, but my vision is to build prison ministry centers all over South Africa.
She
due to
got
the high crime
she
rate.
got a calling. She got
Yeah,
got
and
a
it's,
calling
it's
right
to
there.
help other
Very
people.
concrete.
It's to serve other people, you know. Miles Monroe's
This is from going from trying to hate God or about to at the verge of hating God into discovering her calling.
and all of this from bumping into your YouTube.
Just bumping into YouTube.
Miles Monroe's teachings helped me identify
My
my
husband?
calling.
She's
Miles
running that.
Monroe.
Oh,
Miles
sorry.
Monroe,
Sorry,
yeah,
sorry.
sorry. Miles Monroe's teaching helped me to identify my calling when I was still young, and yours helped me a great deal and how to finance it. I'm starting my business to gather money for my calling. I have become a father to my cousins and my younger siblings, though distance
She's
is
even
affecting me.
listening to the men fatherhood,
Yeah.
father teaching.
I am approaching different investors for my business. I'm still struggling with solitude. I'm appreciating the process and anticipating the result. I'm no longer judgmental and also not too hard on myself.
See, that is, she's been really listening to Pastor Sunday. Not judging self and not judging others.
Yeah.
And that's what Christians do mainly.
Yeah.
Expecting.
That's
standard.
the
That's our
expert-
expertise.
Expertise in judging people. But for her to pick that up from my teachings.
All of those lines that she and write them
Yeah,
down.
because those are lines that you could just trace them from my teaching. But I don't even preach on, don't judge other people or anything. But just the way I, treat people and talk about it, she got it. But people who don't listen to me properly, they say, "Oh, he's just judging other people. He just condemning other pastors." But she got it. I never judge people. I'd rather give people allowances. She got it. It means she's really been listening to it there.
Yeah.
Pastor, I'm getting a word of knowledge right now that the message of sonship is returning to this house and is going to go through you to the world. That's what I'm getting right now. It's a new level of a message of sonship that you're releasing to the whole body. That's what I'm getting right now, like a prophetic word.
Glory to God. I receive
A
that.
whole new grace on it.
I receive that. Go ahead.
I am approaching different investors for my business. I am still struggling with solitude. I am appreciating the process and anticipating the result. I am no longer judgmental and also not too hard on myself. People are really people and not gods. I still can't work 14 to 18 hours a day. I daydream a lot, but I believe in people.
She's really
good
she's
person.
really disciple.
To avoid the sword ministry, I am loving God with all my heart, although still struggling since I was badly hurt by religion. See, this is somebody that's being totally brought into a whole new
Experience.
360 degrees, turn around.
I'm striving to be the best in my field. I already see some of that with my classmate. I am now into the small details of everything, etc., etc., etc. Kind regards, Ipfi from South Africa.
Brilliant. I think I should just reply her.
Would it be possible for you to share the email? I would like to.
I will ask her.
Yeah.
I'll ask her. Who types first? We can type. Okay. Reply. Hello, Ipfi.
Where do I?
Okay. Has to be this way. Oh no, that goes to Juju. We have to take okay.
The email address. Okay.
I think we have to do that. So where is it? Okay. Yeah, there's it. Compose email. Subject from Pastor Sunday. So that's it. Hello, Ipfi. This is Pastor Sunday writing you from Kyiv, Ukraine. I'm going to be working on that. First of all, let me tell you how extremely impressed I am about how much of my teachings you have soaked yourself into. You don't need to tell me that you have been listening to me. I can tell you that you are a true disciple of Pastor Sunday by now. Your language gives you out.
Gives you out.
Or what? It
Gives you away.
Gives you away. Gives you away. Your language gives you away. You are talking the kingdom language and the Pastor Sunday family language. Next paragraph. Ife, I commend your sincerity, honesty, and boldness. I must tell you a word that God gave me recently for another person, for one of my disciples. The Lord said to tell him that he should count himself fortunate and blessed to have been chosen to be among the few whose ears have been blessed to receive, to hear what he hears from Pastor Sunday.
To receive what he was hearing from
To hear what he was hearing from Pastor Sunday. Just like in the days of Jesus, it's still the same today. You've got to be selected, handpicked by heaven, privileged, and chosen to be able to accept and comprehend this message. Just like in the days of Jesus, those people who listened to him were handpicked by God. Others were either indifferent or they were judgmental. But those that were marked by heaven received the word with joy. If you are one of those in this generation, next paragraph. I enjoyed reading the fact that you are listening to these messages day and night. In the transport, in the kitchen, in the bathroom, while cooking. Even when sleeping.
Chain transport to car. She said in the car.
Don't worry, it's the same thing. You can do that later on. Just forget the whole thing first, then you can correct later. Otherwise, you break the flow. So, the most important thing is that you are right in the center of God's move in this hour. In this hour. Next paragraph. For you to have bumped into the message, as you said, means that the Holy Ghost led you to it. Because if you look at the numbers under those my videos, the views are not so many. They are for selected people. even though there are billions of people on YouTube who go to YouTube. But my videos, very few views. The billions that are on YouTube don't even know that there is a hidden treasure in that same field of YouTube that could have turned everything around about their lives and destiny.
So again, the billions that are on YouTube don't even know that there is a hidden treasure.
Yeah, in the field of YouTube. That they could have sold everything for the sake of just to be able to obtain. Because it could have turned their whole fortune and their whole lives all around. I don't need to tell you that the greatest wealth in the world are on that YouTube page, Sunday Adelaja Official. The greatest wealth in the world. Without exaggeration. You know that yourself now. Well, how few people know. How few people know. You've got to be directed by God Himself to discover that wealth. It is a hidden wealth. It is the same thing the book of Proverbs speaks about. It speaks about the hidden wisdom. Some wisdom are hidden. Because the hidden wisdom becomes the unveiled glory for those who are able to discover it. Unveiled glory for those who are able to discover it. Because it is the glory of the Father. Is it the glory of the King? To hide. To hide a matter. So God hides the most precious things.
Yeah.
That is where His glory is. The more glorious a thing is, the more hidden it is. That is why gold and diamonds are more precious than gravels and stones and ordinary common stones. Gravels. Or what they call them. Is it gravels? Stones. Small particle stones. Gravels. Because gravels could be picked up on any street corner. But the stones that are hidden are called precious stones. Why precious? Because they are hidden. Those stones glorify people who find them. Who found them.
Wow.
When you find a gold, and when you find gold or diamond, you are glorified. Your life is beautified automatically.
That's interesting. People who find them get the beautification.
Yes, so with wisdom. Same with wisdom of God. God hides them. It is the glory of God to hide them. then, when it is found and discovered and unveiled by man, it ceases to be God's glory. It becomes the glory of the one that finds it. It becomes the glory of the one that finds it. When the gold and the diamond is on the soil, it is the glory of God still. But when you find it, it glorifies not only God, it becomes your glory. Everybody will be talking, oh, he's the owner of that company. Oh, he's the one that is owning that land. He's the one, it becomes your glory.
That's good.
So congratulations, Ife. That's probably the next paragraph. You have discovered and unearthed the gem pool. And now it's going to begin to beautify and glorify you.
Yeah, Jesus, man.
Some are still looking for the easy way by running after miracles. But when the treasure is hidden in the field, it takes some work. You need to go and clear the grass and the trees in that field. And then you need to dig the soil, the ground, to get to the treasure. That's what Christians don't want to do. They don't want to work for it.
They don't want to put that for
Yeah,
in the price.
they want to get their fingers dirty. They want the miracle to come from heaven, not from the soil.
Yeah.
The soil is dirty. The soil is dirty.
That's good. That's good.
They want it from there.
They want
just
it from
there.
there. Not from there. Wow. Wow.
They don't want to waste all that time, day and night, driving and cooking, listening. No. They just want to go appear in church
They
one
don't
day
want
and
to
say,
be-
"Ooh, God bless you, breakthrough."
They don't
Write
want
it,
to
write
be-
it.
That's a good one. Don't want to dig.
So I want to spur you on and encourage you to keep pushing, keep listening, and keep practicing. It doesn't matter what works out for you immediately and what doesn't work out immediately. Some will be fast, some will take time, but just keep on pushing. And you will see the glory manifesting more and more in your life. Next paragraph. Finally, I would like to say, I'm open. I want to invite you to the Ukraine. So let me know whenever you are ready for that. If I will still be here in the Ukraine, it will be my joy to host you. If not, I would like to invite you to Nigeria because I will be moving to Nigeria soon. But I really want to see you one day and make you touch Pastor Sunday to be convinced that he is indeed flesh and blood, ordinary human like you. He simply worked hard to make himself the walking image and likeness, the working, the not working, the walking image of God, like
Can you
the
repeat
mobile image.
that sentence again?
He simply worked on himself. I'm flesh and blood like you. He simply worked on himself. I simply work on myself. Is to become a walking image and likeness of God Almighty. Everyone can do that. You can become a reflection of the invisible God. That is what I've labored to become. And that's why you said, can a human mortal man know as so much as Pastor Sunday is talking, is knows?
It's talking.
No, just knows. Because she is saying, can a human being, a mortal human being, know as much like the Pastor Sunday knows? Yes. You too could become like that. Look forward to seeing you, for you to touch me and find out that I'm really human, ordinary human.
It means so much to her to get a letter like this.
Much love. Blessings. Look forward to hearing from you again. By the way, can this your letter be, will you like a fragment of your letter or the full content of your letter to be shared or published by Facebook or blog or shared with other people as a testimony?
See, I remember how
As
excited,
testimony, right?
excited I used to get when Pastor would say
Good one.
something like that. I know what she'll feel when she's listening. It just makes
Just
me
let me
feel-
know. If you want to rewrite it in a way for the public, you can do that, and give us the published the copy that could be published, maybe with some of your photographs. Blessings in him, Pastor Sunday. The same way I reply to presidents, the same way I reply to senators, the same way I reply to millionaires, billionaires, just the same. No change, no difference.
Yeah.
Wow, look at how much that says.
If it's not saying red or something, then it's okay.
No, I have to change the
Okay,
cover.
okay. That's what you like to listen to, right?
Yeah,
You're happy with the
yeah,
site, yeah.
yeah. I have my
Hey,
account and account
kind
of
of
Pastor